So I'm gonna share 5 key points with this. Before that, I want to know, like, what do you think? You give me 1 point. If 4 of you give me 1 point and that points is matching with me, that means you are talking same language. Yeah. So what do you think, Sunil? Like, how to be a top salesperson? What's the most important thing?
I've always said it, customer service.
Customer service.
If you explain everything to the customer and tell them why, and you're friends with the customer, they'll buy into it. Not like they'll buy into it, they'll understand why they need it. Even when I talk to my customers, when I spend like more than 10 minutes with them, that's when I maximise. I'm telling them, oh, this is why you need this much data. If you're not going to get this much data, what I'd honestly suggest is maybe take like a mobile broadband dongle. That's cheaper than going for like a 30 gig. So that's a double bag right there, and there's more usage for the mobile broadband. So it's explaining to them why they could do with this or what they could do with this, and yeah, customer service.
You're saying about service. What do you think, Pat? Like,
well, you need to listen to your customer first, and need to know your product, and then just give them some extra, features. Not only show the product, just know them in and out.
What do you think, Iman?
Interacting with the customer and just being a general friend with the customer, because 99% of the time I say they buy it for the person, not product, if you know what I mean.
What do you think, Amal?
Knowledge.
You see, these are all good points, yeah? Some of the points you'll see in there as well, yeah? Now, to me, this is my research. The first thing is, like, if you're going to buy something from somewhere, regardless it's in an accessory shop or in a computer shop or in a clothing shops or in a perfume shops, when you see someone dressed up quite nice, quite smartly with a good appearance, like as an example, Harrods, you go there, everyone, even though in the fish department, the fishmonger or the butcher, you'll see them like they're like got ties and everything.
They're
Why?
happy.
Yeah. So the first thing, if you see someone is like good appearance, yeah, that makes it. That's the first impression. The first impression is really important in anywhere. Like even if you go to meet someone in dates, the first impression you didn't impress, you're not gonna go for the second date. Yeah. So the number one is always remember the impression, which is your uniform, how you groom yourself, your hair, you can have a long beard, that's fine, but as long as it looks neat. You can have a long hair, it's fine, or you can have your empty head, that's fine, as long as you do it nicely, which is presentable. So number one comes the appearance and grooming. Yeah. Then it comes the product knowledge. Yeah. The product you sell, if you don't know that ins and outs, every bits and pieces, so the customer, like as an example, I'm new to this industry. I came to you, you can sell anything to me. But before I came to you to buy a phone, I did research. I went to O2 online, I went to Vodafone, I went to EE, I went to Carphone Warehouse. So I've done my research. I came to you, you don't know much about what you are selling, and when you say me something, and I said like I'm challenging you, like you'll be shaky. Or even you know, but I know more than you. So then that means like there will be a conflict in somewhere, and you'll not be able to convince me because I've done my research. So you're not going to. So there will be two types of customer. One is they know what they are buying. One is they don't know what they are buying. So when you know 50-50 of the product knowledge, and those customer doesn't know what they want to buy, it's different. But it's someone like me, like or us as an example. We work in mobile industry, so we know what is happening. So if you go to like Carphone Warehouse or 3, and we want to buy something, and they're gonna like really pushing off, like push sell, what we do sometimes. So that comes with the product knowledge, and that product knowledge means like you need to know every bits and pieces what you are selling. Yeah. So product knowledge, there'll be two types of product knowledge. You guys said here is like knowledge. Yeah. Omar said it, Pat said it. Product knowledge. That product knowledge is got two sides. One is the product you are selling, and the other one is competitors. Yeah. Now competitors means like sometimes we get issues. Oh, Vodafone is giving that deals for £40, which is not true. They are lying basically. And Omar found it out many times. Sunil found it out many times. So they are saying like it's unlimited calls takes 20 GB of data they are giving for £40, which is not true basically. So you know you the product you are selling. At the same time, there is other company also selling the same product, and what price they are giving. and what quality they are giving, what manufacturer they are giving. Yeah, so same if you compare this, like, so you're not selling the airtime, you're selling the handset as well. The handset got different manufacturer. So if like as an example, iPhone, Vodafone. The other day I had a customer. They went to Carphone Warehouse. They got a deal for iPhone 6, and then she came here. I've got an offer for Carphone Warehouse at that many gigabyte, that much price. I said no, it's not gonna be possible because I know Carphone Warehouse pricing. No, they told me, say, okay, go and check. They gave you this phone, and with this tariff, and I'm giving you 6S, this many gigabyte with this tariff. Then 5 minutes she was thinking. I said, like, you can go and check. Actually, like, I was just like honest because I know the price. So go and check and then come back. She went there, she came back, yeah, you are right. They are giving me iPhone 6, 16 gigabyte, your one is 6S, 32 gigabyte. So because I knew that, that's why I challenged her, and she went there and she came back and she took the deal. So it's really important to know the competitors' knowledge as well, and competitors' ins and outs, and what is their loopholes, what is their bad things. Like as an example, EE got a fine from Opcom or somewhere for misbilling, overcharging customer. So that's the point for us to whoever is coming from EE. That's the point. So you can say like so, and then with our product knowledge, you see O2, yeah, we are number one network in the UK. It's not like we work here, we're saying it. It's Opcom, the regulatory industry, giving this award to us for last 7 years in a row. This is not a joke, bro, isn't it? 7 years in a row, we are receiving number one network award. No one else couldn't beat us. Vodafone, EE, 3, no one. We are receiving that. And that's because customer service. And that customer service means we are the only network providing guru service. No other network does in-store technical help. We are the only network providing priority offers. People can save money on their shopping. Our My02 apps is much better than other people's like mobile apps, like they got their account to check. Then the 2Go is an unique apps compared to other network. Like EE is selling a signal booster. We don't sell signal booster, they're giving it for free. So these kind of things when we got in our hand, and we can only sell it if we know the bits and pieces and everything about that product we are selling. So it comes your appearance, product knowledge, competitor knowledge. Then you need to listen and understand the customer. Listen and understand is really important, which you guys said in here. Listen and understand. So you got these three things, yeah? Now you're not listening. You're not listening what customer wants. You don't understand the customer wants. You just want to sell you 30 gig. But customer doesn't need a 30 gig, they need 3 gig. Or you want to sell a business for 3 gig because you need a SIM only or business contract, but they need more internet. Yeah? Or they don't want to go because they're taking it for their children and they want to get a data cap. But you're trying to sell a SME, but there is no data cap. So you need to listen and understand the customer, what they need. At the same time, you need to have your mind like what you need as well. So it's a combination from two sides. You needs and customer needs. Obviously, the industry you work on because of the company. It's not like we are not like three, just do whatever you want. The mobile company you work is the number one because of the service. So you need to make sure customer preference is the first in regards to like data uses, like not to get over bills and stuff like that. But yes, to sell 30 gigs, you get random customer to sell 30 gigs. But some customer, they're giving it for their 10 years children. They don't want to get like high bills. In that case, we cannot do SME. Even though you say like, oh, I'm going to set up the mobile data limit. But to be honest with you, even if you set up the mobile data limit, if they want to browse, they can browse. The handset is not going to stop them. They're going to give you the notification, but the handset will not stop them. So listen and understand the customer is the fourth to me, and that's that. And then recommendation. Now recommendation, by understanding and listening the customer, you give them recommendation, you give them options. It's not like this is the only option. You give them at least 2 options, at least. Then you build the trust. It's not like you're giving one option only and either they will buy it or leave it. It's like either you take it or leave it. Like Dragon's Den, that sometimes happens. I'm gonna give you 10% equity, you take it, or you give me your money, I'll take it. So there's sometimes Dragon's Den, they do bargain, but sometimes they come in a point, I'll give you that much equity, you give me that much money, either you take it or you leave it. We are not here for take it or leave it approach. We need to give them options. We need to give them recommendations. The way we say, like the other day I said, like patronizing. Patronizing means like it's not you have to force them to do something. You do it in a way like you are looking after the customer. You are in their feet. Like always think like we are sitting in this side to sell, but if you sit the other side of the table when you're buying something, how you'll feel it. So make that hype, make that environment, Build that confidence. And you can build those confidence by doing this too. Listen and understand and a recommendation. When you do the recommendation in a proper way, yes, mention it. You said you need unlimited calls and text. You said you browse internet a lot. You're going to Facebook, you use Snapchat, you use, watch YouTube, yeah, all this. So based on that, and then at the same time you said like you only want to spend like 40 pounds or 45 pounds. So based on that, I'm giving you two options. One is money wise, one is uses wise. Money wise, you got this, but that may not be enough for you, the kind of user you are. But the uses wise, it will be little bit extra for you, but then it will help you what you need. So these 5 points, if you practice it, and if you can get this in your mind, I need this, I'm sure like you'll be able to, regardless you work with O2 or some other places, you can be a good salesperson. Once again, it's a quick recap. Your appearance, including grooming, how you talk, how you present yourself, and then your product knowledge, competitor knowledge, listen and understand, and recommendation with more than one options. Does it make sense? This is my own findings anyway. It may not be matching with Sandy's approach or someone else big in telenomics or in telecommunication industry. But think in the real perspectives, and if that makes sense, try it. So that will come. You need to do a little bit more research about what is happening in the market, especially EE3, because when you get like EE is giving us that much price, we know, I haven't seen many of us saying, oh no, hold on, that's not true. Or we don't do the objection handling. You know, objection handling is really key. Objection handling, like they are saying you something, the price may be like £10 cheaper, then when you give them options to save more with the priority, I'm helping you to save more. Like the other day, I had a customer, they are really tight, black customer, really tight. They don't want to pay more than £30, yeah? And they got an offer from EE, £28. He's an existing customer with us. Then I sold a £45 deals. So you see, the money they are spending is £17 extra. He doesn't want to spend more than 30. He got an offer for £28. I sold the £45 tariffs. Just purely explaining priority. Just purely. I took out my phone, showing like, look at this. If you go to, you're thirsty now, go to Boots, get a cookies a pound. You're hungry now, go to WH Smith, get a crisp or an Arrow chocolate for 50 pence. So you're saving 150 straight away. You came out with your wife, go to Pizza Express, £5 for main course, you're saving £15. I'm just saving £15 or £20 straight away just today. If you go to Body Shop, if you go to cinemas, and this is every day. That means like if you at least save £2 a day, multiply 30 days, you're saving £60. So even though you're paying £17 extra, this is your one-off billing coming from your account. Every month. We pay mobile bills once in a month, isn't it? So it's coming once in a month. But this is every day. You're saving money every day. So by staying with EE, by joining with EE, you're saving this money, but you're spending more money every day for your living. But by staying with O2, you pay one extra bills a month, but you're saving money every day while you're shopping. Bro, I never used priority. You made my life. Husband and wife both happy, and he took the deals for like £45. So things like that we need to practice, yeah. Now, so again, I don't know like either you guys liked it or not, but I tried. I shared something. Does it make like any difference?
Very good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was something to learn from.
Cool. So as I said, as long as my information is helping you because you are a team, and then let's take it up his chairs. It's not for only this room. We take it up his chairs and plugging. So let's get this done today, yeah? Any discount we are giving, make sure to get the good fan and insurance or accessories, yeah?
No, right.